Hey everyone, Shadowslick here. Going to be showing you how I 100%ed Downwell and just give you some tips to kind of help you along your way here. So I've got 5 main tips, so without further ado, let's get started. The first one has to do with what style I recommend. So you've got a few different styles to choose from. I think the shop is garbage in this game for the most part, especially in hard mode where things are extremely expensive, so I don't recommend the handstand style. The levitate style is pretty useful for normal mode, but as soon as you hit hard mode in area 3, where you have to worry about your oxygen limit, then it becomes garbage. Boulder style is okay. It does give you the extra HP, which will help you survive, but if you get a lucky upgrade option run, then you're okay. But I don't think it's that great. Since this one, it'll increase the number of gun modules you'll find, which means you'll get extra ammo count as well as extra hearts, which you can use to upgrade your HP anyway if you are doing well on the run. So that's my first tip. Let's start with that and just go a little bit through. My second tip has to do with upgrades, so I'm going to get to an upgrade screen first before I kind of explain a little bit. But as you can see here, I don't need the heart. I'm at 4 out of 4 health, but if I grab it, then you can see the bar on the top left actually increased a little bit. So if you grab health 4 times when you're at full health, you'll actually increase your maximum health, which means that buying something in the shop isn't the only way to actually upgrade your maximum health here. So let's keep going. Don't really care about damage right now. But you can see ammo. You definitely want to increase your ammo count going into the final boss. Okay, so we're at the upgrade screen right now. Gem Attractor is useful if you're just starting the game and you want to unlock some of the styles, just get used to what you can buy in shops and how much gems you actually need. But personally, I don't think this is a useful upgrade for your hard run playthrough, nor do I think the blast module is or rest in pieces. If I had to choose right now, I would choose the blast module. But the main upgrades I would consider for your hard run are reverse engineering. This will allow you to change what's actually inside one of those gun rooms. Laser sight will allow you to shoot farther. This is extremely useful for the final boss. And that's because the final boss is significantly far below you. So the farther you are when you shoot, that means the more time you have to react to his attacks. There's also knife and fork, which allows you to eat dead bodies for health. And having health is just a consistent problem in this run. Then there's also the drone, and the drone will allow you to shoot extra bullets when you shoot, which you can't go wrong with. And then there's the youth upgrade, which will let you choose from more upgrades as you're going through. So, I'm going to get to World 2 before I go over my last one, but I'll go over a couple more tips while I'm getting there. And these are kind of just your basic tips here. So, tip number 3, aside from the upgrades, would be you definitely need to practice this game. Don't expect a free platinum with this one. It will take a few runs before you can actually beat hard mode at least. You might get pretty lucky with normal and make it through. Normal isn't too bad, but hard mode's bad. Hard mode is a definite issue here. My 4th tip would be preparation. So hard mode, you definitely won't make it to the final boss that many times. If you do, you're probably pretty close to getting the platinum already. So when you get there for your first time, I definitely recommend watching a couple of videos with the final boss and its attack patterns. And once you kind of get a feel for how he's going to react before you even try the final boss yourself, you're going to have a much higher success rate. You should have a much higher success rate. So that way maybe you'll only need one playthrough of actually making it to the final boss and finishing off the game. So I think these upgrades aren't that great. I'm going to choose gem powered because definitely recharging your ammo here is never a bad thing. I personally don't think World 1 is too hard. My worst world would definitely have to be World 2. So I'm gonna get to World 2, and I'm gonna show you my final tips for this. World 3 and World 4 are pretty straightforward, so I'm gonna kind of leave those alone. I also have a hard playthrough already on my channel, so if you want to see a full playthrough of hard mode, definitely check that out. Okay, so I see the drone here, and it's one of the upgrades I mentioned previously, so I'm going to grab it. So World 2 in hard mode has spikes, and they're on a consistent pattern. They're not like normal mode where they only appear if you hop on them. So you can easily find yourself running out of ammo trying to dodge all the spikes. So as a last resort, I recommend using the candles on the side, and as well using a low ammo usage weapon, like triple or machine gun or Noppy, to slowly make your way through the level. So I'm going to show you a quick example here. Alright, so say you're finding yourself in trouble, not too sure what to do. Well, you can actually hop on the candle and it'll recharge yourself. So going a bit further down, you can see there's a lot of spikes. A lot of spikes, not too sure. Candle, recharge. Same thing, a lot of spikes, a lot of spikes. Candle on the side, recharge. Easy enough. So these are my main tips for the game. You got the arm mode that you want to use. You want to pay attention so stuff like that doesn't happen when you're talking. The upgrades I mentioned, reverse engineering, laser sight, knife and fork, youth, and drone are definitely ones I would recommend. You want to use the candles in World 2 as a last resort to get your ammo count back. And you're going to need a lot of practice and some preparation as well going into the final boss, so you don't have to get there too many times and hopefully don't get too frustrated at this game. I hope this 100% guide helps, and I wish you good luck on getting this definitely rare platinum. If you have any questions, definitely just leave a comment below and I'll try my best to respond. If you like this video and want to see more like it, definitely subscribe by hitting the trophy icon at the top left, and check out my playlist for this game to help you out with the rest of the trophies. Thanks and good luck.